So we haven't had the best year. A lot of people's mental health has taken a huge hit, and we are almost at the end of the year, finally. Here's hoping that the next one is going to be much better. We'll see. And I wanted to talk about one mental health hack for a happier 2021 that you can implement right now. So a little backstory. Basically, I've been doing this all year and also last year. And it wasn't until I suggested it to my friend just offhandedly, and they went away and implemented this hack, and they came back to me and they were like, Aimon, this is amazing. How did I not think of this myself? It's improved my life so much, and it was so easy to do. And almost shook me with excitement with how much their life has improved. And it didn't even occur to me that this was something that was, of value to someone else, but it's just something that I've just been doing kind of normally. And so that's why I thought I would share this tip with you. You know how you do that sometimes, just something that you do is normal and someone else sees it and they're like, what is that? What are you doing? What are you like? Tell me about it. And I do it all the time to other people. I'm like, wait, what's that thing you just did on your phone? Like, please tell me, because I'm technologically a bit of an idiot. Anyway, let's get to it. Hey guys, Aimon here, and this is where I explore my creative philosophy. So it's really simple. Essentially, go to the main social media apps that you use and unfollow a lot of content that doesn't add value to your life. Now, firstly, it's actually a little bit of fun, but secondly, just go to your Instagram. So I have kind of two main ones that I binge a lot, and that's Instagram and Reddit, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of other ones. I thank God did not get on the TikTok train, so that's great for me, okay? Maybe not so much for you. But what I've realized is that if you cull a lot of the things that don't actually add value, then every time you actually go to those apps, you are seeing much less content, and it's more curated to what actually adds value to your life. So I've just kind of said it there, but basically the question you need to ask when you're going through the people that you follow or the subreddits that you follow is, does this add value to my life? Now, that's not to say that entertainment doesn't add value to your life. It definitely can, right? But I know that I prefer things that are not only entertaining, but also educational, okay? Definitely following a couple of animal GIF subreddits on Reddit, okay? And that's purely entertainment, okay? And I have a good balance between purely educational, purely entertainment, and a little bit of educational and a little bit of entertaining as well. But I've kind of been doing this almost every couple of months, where I just go through my Instagram followers, go through my subreddits, and just kind of clean it up, because I like having less things in my life. And it feels amazing. It will literally take you, depending on how many social media apps you have, it will take you 5 minutes to 10 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on how many people you're following, right? And look, you may have some objections, and here's what they will be, right? Firstly, but I'm following a lot of my friends on social media, right? I feel that, I agree with that, okay? And that was hard for me to want to unfollow some of my friends, okay? And if you feel that way, perhaps you can just mute their posts and their stories. But when it comes down to it, if you're doing this for your mental health, okay, your friends are not going to question that. And if they are, and if they unfollow you as well, then that's their problem, okay? But really, as I said, what it comes down to is your quality of life, And a lot of people are like, why don't you just get rid of social media altogether? And the Social Dilemma came out this year, and that caused a whole big thing. And that can be great if it's practical for you, right? But for me, running a couple of businesses, trying to get my artistic content out into the world, both music production and also videos. And, also a lot of events that I go to happen to be on all these social media apps. So it's just not practical for me to not be on them. Okay, but if I can limit what I do see on them so that I care less to go on them, so that I care more about having real life experiences and connections, that's where the magic happens for me. So another objection that you might have is, but I'm following a lot of people so that they can follow me back, so that I can grow my audience. And that's another valid one as well, okay? But again, you can use the mute feature for this, or if it's, subreddits, you shouldn't have that problem. But there's other ways of getting true fans to see your work and follow your business. And that's engaging and a whole bunch of other different stuff that we won't touch on here. But you don't necessarily have to be following people for that. So that's essentially it, guys. And it kind of comes from just curating what actually goes into your mind. Because if you think about it, this is a computer, right? A high-powered computer that's trying to get your attention. It's doing a great job, okay? And it's there to make money, and it can help you a lot, right? It's very practical, but it can also disturb your mental health, ruin your sleep, ruin your relationships, make you use too much dopamine so you don't have motivation for other things, and countless other negative consequences, okay? Destroy your attention span, so many, right? So this is one thing that's really helped me become more present, more happy this year, and I'll continue to do that through next year. And in fact, it's probably about time that I go and do it again, because I know that, even though you unfollow a lot of people and a lot of Reddits and content, then you do end up actually following new things. And that's because you see value in it in the moment that you do that, but that doesn't mean that it will actually create long-term value for your life. So I challenge you to go through at least one of your social medias, see who you're following, just have a bit of a scroll. And you don't have to do it all in one hit. You can do it every time you kind of go on for a couple of minutes, just see who's scrolling and go, does that post really add value to my life? And if it doesn't, get rid of it. It will make you feel free and be more present. And it's just that simple, guys. We're living in a modern world and we have to adapt to these modern problems, and simply just getting rid of social media isn't the easiest thing for everybody. So that's my number one mental health hack for a happier 2021 that you can implement right now. And I would love to know if you give it a shot. And if you do, comment below, chuck us a like, whatever you want. Yeah, thanks for watching. I've got heaps of cool content coming next year. It's gonna be a lot more cinematic, not just talking to camera like this one. So follow up if you enjoy, and have a fantastic rest of your year.